Welcome in. This is the place for the people who lead, for the people who build. From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast. Say it loud, say it now. The Game Changers Podcast. We bring
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. Tonight, we're going to be getting into more 76ers and Bron news. We got Charles Barkley with some heavy opinions and some other moves that were just made. The Sixers are actually really trying to go for this ring by some of these moves they're making. And we got some other news, man. What's going on with y'all fellas?
Yeah. What's the business?
So, Charles Barkley had some things on his mind, man. He felt like Bron is the GOAT, goes to another team. He feels like that. But he did feel if LeBron wins another ring, it'd be very impressive, and he's going to have to give him his props all the way. What y'all feel about that?
I don't think so. I just listen when it comes to with me. I don't know about nobody else, but for me, when it comes to that GOAT conversation, man, Jordan number one, Kobe number two, and everybody else fall in where they make. That's it.
Man, they can't even say LeBron's name in the top three, so everybody else just lay where they may.
Yep, fall where you may.
I'm gonna give Jordan the respect of saying he number one for the time being, but for what Charles Barkley's saying right here, if Bron win back-to-back championships right here, that would put him at 6 championships. It would be hard to say that he's not to go with 6 championships and 25 years in. You know what I'm saying? So
what would be so hard about it? Like, look how long it took him to get it. Goddamn, you had to damn that play fucking 50 years to get it.
To be able to win it at 25, that should count for 6 rings by itself right there.
Nah,
what you mean?
I don't think so, cause shit, you ain't doing it by you. You didn't want to join a damn super team to do it. He ain't doing it with the Lakers team he had. He ain't doing this with this Cleveland team. If he had went to Cleveland, this man went and joined a team that damn near got 5 starters already.
I mean, it is what it is, but I saw the narrative online talking about LeBron was ring chasing, right? And, you know, at the end of the day, these guys have, since 2001 run, have was the Sixers' last Eastern Conference championship. So, or appearance in the Eastern Conference Final. So, it's not like he just joining a dynasty and where, you know what I'm saying, they just was the clear favorite. Because, again, what was the knock on this team before LeBron even got with him? After they got Jaylen Brown, y'all was saying the knock was Joel Embiid and his health concerns.
Yeah. Well, I mean, historically, outside of AI and that team that got to the championship to play the Lakers, historically, the 76ers have always been mediocre at best or below. They've never really scared anybody in the NBA. They sometimes have a few decent teams, but we know that those decent teams were basically the process. It was Embiid, it was Ben Simmons, but we know Ben Simmons had no jumper. He couldn't shoot the ball, but they tried with that team. But outside of that AI team in that process run, the 76ers have always been a mediocre franchise. You have to go all the way back pretty much to Dr. J to see a 76ers team that really competed or people looked at as a top caliber team in the NBA. So, yes, LeBron is not joining a historically good team in the 76ers. All basketball players, fans realize that. But we're saying here, right now, we know that this team is going for the gusto, as in they picked up Jaylen Brown. in the offseason, got rid of that bad Paul George contract, got him up out of there and sent him to the Celtics. You bring in Jaylen Brown. We know Maxey has had a great few years over there. We know Embiid is a former MVP, but we also do know that he is injury prone. He doesn't stay healthy at all. Those knees, he's pretty much like the newer Patrick Ewing. We know them knees ain't gonna hold up too long, right? But they do have a good base of players. VJ Edgecombe came out looking like a great rookie. He definitely has a great upside. And you add LeBron to that, hey, they are looking like a team that is, trying to go and win an NBA championship. But they do have those Knicks to worry about out there. They're not about to just, run them up over them, I don't believe, because we still got to see what their bench is possibly going to be able to do. So is LeBron joining a super team? I guess you could say that. But once again, we have to see how it plays out. Because with all of these players joining up over this last, 10, 15 years of the NBA, we know it don't always work out. It definitely hasn't worked out for somebody like KD. KD has been doing this. He's been going around. He's been doing his runs. Brooklyn, the Suns. Now he's in Houston. I wouldn't say he was on a super team on any of those, but he did team up with Kyrie and James Harden. So hey, they try to formulate a super team. And in the Suns, Devin Booker. People are hot and cold on who he is as a superstar or a star, but he tried it. It didn't really work. So you do got to see if these teams will work together. But LeBron's IQ, his style of play, Jaylen Brown, Maxey with his speed, his scoring capabilities, I think it's going to work. And it's not going to be a cakewalk, though. Giannis is down there in Miami, him and Bam. We got to see what they're going to do with a bench and all of that. But it's not going to be a cakewalk in the East. They're definitely going to have to try their best to win a ring, or even try to run it back, let alone win this year coming up.
They got the Knicks to worry about.
Right.
There ain't no fucking pushovers over there. But I want to say this, so I know this is a bit off topic of the subject right now, but is the East the conference to beat now? Can we say that the East is now better than the West? Or y'all still?
Oh yeah, East. It's the East all the way at this point.
It's looking like
from my vantage point, yeah, the East looking tough, bro. So,
hey,
I mean, and the Sixers went there, and I mean, they went and got they just went and got KCP. We know that Bron won an NBA championship with Caldwell Pope in the bubble. So they went and grabbed him up because, Bron knows he's trying to go get a ring. He didn't grab that man for no reason. And they also went and grabbed Jason Kidd to be an assistant coach. So you add all of that in there for the Sixers. You add all that in Miami with Bam and Giannis. You add the Knicks. You got Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell and Harden. You got the Pistons in Detroit, who are the number one in the East last year. They pretty much are maybe the better conference right now. They're leading up to it. So they leading up to maybe being the better conference, man. Because you look at the West.
My bad, but you mentioned the KCP signing. And LeBron, if it's the whole profile that LeBron needs, we know KCP won a championship with LeBron in the bubble. But he needs those 3-and-D type of guys, right? And KCP fit the mold perfectly. A bit older now, but you don't need him to do too much at this point. And he probably one of the best fits to go into Philly. And who else are we going to see now that we know Bron over there? Because each team from LeBron, it don't end how it started. So day one won't look like the end of the season, or what I'm saying, in June in the playoffs, in May or June in the playoffs. LeBron teams change, so Now that you got LeBron and these guys, you got to build around them, and you got the prototypical guy, KCP.
Mhm.
And he done it. And remember, KCP went to Denver and won another championship.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he understands what it takes. It definitely takes a certain type of role player. This is why you've seen a Robert Ory win, 7 rings? Was it 7 or 8? Well, how many Robert Ory won 7 or 8?
seven.
So, I mean, this is why those type of players exist in the NBA. Good role players that can play that whole season and fill in where these teams need their help at, and you know your role. You dedicate yourself to those roles so you can get some hardware at the end of the year. And he just so happens to be one of those guys that won with Bron, and now it seems that he's going to get in a great position to be on another great team like he was in LA and Denver with Philly. So a guy like that, I'm pretty sure is happy because, man, being a role player in the NBA can be taxing if you don't end up being, if you come in thinking you're supposed to be a star and you end up having to be a role player. Somebody like KCP, I don't think he ever thought he was ever going to be a star or a superstar. So it's easy for him to be like, okay, yeah, now I'll come in and get my couple points tonight. But he was averaging a couple points on that bubble team though. I don't know what.
Oh yeah. He was a big part of the bubble team. That probably was one of his last big seasons of scoring, because after that he was more of a defensive player. But KCP definitely the type that you need on a championship team, and especially one of these teams. But we didn't even bring up the fact that my boy, man, Maxi team, bro. This is Max. We talking about Embiid. We talking about all the Jaylen Brown. This Maxi team, bro. Maxi was averaging 27, 28 points last year.
Yeah.
With probably 7 assists. Like, Maxi is the dude. So Maxi gonna have to take a step back, which we talked about on the show earlier, where Maxi gonna have to take a step back, where he might go from 28 points to 24 points.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that drastic. I think what's gonna happen is I think he'll actually work better with him and Jaylen Brown, because LeBron's obviously gonna be that third option, fourth option. He's gonna be more of a facilitator, and Jaylen Brown and Maxey are gonna be your scorers. I just think they're gonna work better together than Tatum and Jaylen Brown work together, because they were on the floor together, but not all the time. And I think these two will work together a lot more. They'll have better chemistry than Jaylen Brown and Tatum had. And
well, they would have to focus on the more being consistent and being more efficient, because you're not gonna have the ball a lot. LeBron touch is gonna go down because you got 3 other guys. Like, that's a lot of ball. That's a lot of ball to spread around.
Yeah.
Pause. But
but
it's gonna be interesting.
You're right. You're right. There's a lot. Embiid's gonna want to do what he needs. Embiid's gonna want to score. But this is the thing. Philly is in the same predicament that New York was in, with not being able to win or haven't been to a championship, haven't won a championship in however long. Like, that Philly is dying for a championship. That fan base is dying for a championship. They want to win bad, and Philadelphia and those guys know it. So I don't think it's going to be an issue for any of these guys sacrificing points for the next year, maybe 2 years. They're not worried about that. I think they want to be able to say that they're NBA champions. This is why they went and got Jason Kidd as an assistant coach. This is why they just went and picked up KCP. They're trying to put a championship run together. And with that comes sacrifice. You can't just go out there and think that you're going to be able to do what you want to do like you did before when you're going for certain goals. And when you want to go for a championship in professional sports, there comes a time where you might have to sacrifice certain things to get where you want to be. And I think Maxey is willing to do that when it comes to points. And I think Jaylen Brown, we know that he's Mr. Smarty Pants. So you better be smart with the decisions that you're making on this court to try to win an NBA championship.
The question I want to ask to you is there a conversation that has to be had between LeBron and Jalen? Because you remember Jalen said Bronny was trash and didn't deserve to be in there.
I mean,
Hey,
they
it's crazy
How does that
because
look?
they said this is how Jalen Brown was trying to explain that.
Damn, fucking.
That's Jalen Brown trying to explain to LeBron what he really meant. I didn't mean it like that, big bro.
I mean, he probably pulled him to the side, and honestly, I don't even think it was even that, man. I don't think these guys really care. But even at these,
Bron care, bro.
Yeah, Bron care. He do. He be getting.
He said it during the press conference. He said, "Yeah, one thing, that the little thing that Jalen said about, in summer league about Bronny, like they laughed about it. He said it as a joke in a joking manner, but man, LeBron remember everything, dude. LeBron is.
I mean, he's the guy that remembers all the plays.
They already had it.
Yeah, I mean, you right, because I mean, just the way players talk about LeBron through the years. This man knows all the other teams' plays. I mean, Shump always be breaking that down about LeBron. Man, he know about all the plays. He know about everything you're gonna do before you do it.
Don't forget shit like male soccer team. Like, dude, how the fuck you remember this shit? This is crazy.
But retaining useless shit, man.
Hey, shout out to Natasha Marie.
What else?
But hey, the city of Philadelphia is going crazy right now. I saw that the governor gave a proclamation for LeBron James Day the other day when he signed or whatever, and then I saw this online.
I'd like to thank LeBron James just because.
But like, okay, so they doing all this because LeBron then came in his 24th year. Like he ain't gonna be the same LeBron from his rookie days in Cleveland or when he went to Miami. So y'all doing all this for him. How do you think that make the other players feel? That, like
it's
the Joel
LeBron.
Embiid that's been, but I'm saying though, like the Joel that's been there grinding with y'all since day one.
Man,
Joel know what's up. This Bron.
He don't care. He was celebrating, going crazy. He's the one going the most crazy when they had announced that Bron was coming out of all the players. He was going crazy. So
I don't know, bro. Yeah. If it were me, I'll feel some type of way. I'll be happy we got LeBron and that I might got a chance of winning me my first ring. But to they rolling out the red carpet for this man, and I've been here through this bro just literally got on the court injured to win some games.
But big game. If you know, Joel been trying to get sway LeBron to Philly since 2014. They got the tweets. You know how the internet gonna find the tweets. 2014, then again in 2018, trying to get LeBron to Philly. So Joel, all these guys, VJ Edgecombe talked about it was a dream to play with LeBron. LeBron was his favorite player growing up. He never thought he was gonna be able to play with him. Him and Maxey super cool. Some would say that's the reason why LeBron went to Philly is because of Maxey.
Yeah, they have a workout video circulating.
They say that shit now until you get there. And they don't like it.
Hey, Maxey, you trying to be like Kyrie and make the right decision. Do Kyrie better. Because Kyrie could have had another championship or two. But he wanted to have his own team. Maxey is a super. Kyrie,
we're just going he had a lot of shit going on, bro. I think, and first thing motherfuckers started hollering about it mentally. I think he really had problems, bro. I think that guy was really depressed. But I don't see this working. I hope this shit fall apart.
Hey, but to speak on that, okay, I see you got Drake on there, but let me say this right before we get on Draymond. I was gonna say that how you said it's gonna fall apart, Mayor Socrates, that this is the other side of the coin. We talking about the good, we talking about all the, getting to a chip, Philly turning up and all this, but like we say, what did they go against the Knicks? The Knicks repeat. Brunson and them is holding up the chip, and they go back to back. No NBA team's gone back to back in over a decade, and we see all this going on, right? And then he gets the other side of Philly. He get that racist, bigot side of Philly when they in the crowd saying crazy stuff. Cause you know Boston and
worse
Philly.
Well, he got that in LA coming in the door. They did not want him
Man,
coming in
no
the door
way.
in
You're
LA.
not about to compare LA and
So
They
Boston
didn't
and
want him
Philly.
coming in the door in LA.
Boston and Philly are undeniably probably the most racist towns in
Oh
pro
yeah, for
sports.
sure.
yeah,
Sure.
Philly is the worst.
So-
Philly is the worst fans ever, bro. They got the worst fans ever.
So you get
Hey, shout out Philadelphia Eagles. Hold on now, because I disagree with that. We just passionate.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about the people in the city. I'm not talking about y'all nationwide, worldwide, international fans. I'm talking about going into the city, playing a home game in the Northeast, in Philly and Boston are notorious. They are notorious for being
Oh, you
bigoted fans.
gonna get called a couple N words for sure.
So I'm just saying that's the other side of LeBron, and us saying that these Sixers don't perform at the level in which people are deeming him and anointing him right now because he's going there and looking at this team. So just the other side of the coin. That's all I'm putting out there.
That piece of shit up there, I never liked him. I never trusted him. For all I know, he had me set up and had my friend Angel Fernandez killed. But that's it. I hear he's not.
Hey, shout out to Chris and Chris Spain in the comment. We been here for a minute, bro. We done a couple of shows. It's just been taking us a minute, you know. We
Yeah.
apologize.
Chris Payne, what up? What up?
It was good.
Hey, he said Boston is the worst. I don't know, man. I think Philly is the worst.
They up there. They're not that far apart.
Boston do a lot of talking. But them Philly fans fight you if they win. That's how it goes,
It's
man.
fast food. I seen them fight Wale after the y'all beat the Commanders last year.
That's what I'm saying.
After the Commanders game, they was fighting Wale and they won. I'm like,
them
why they-
motherfuckers-
Who that was? Okafor. Remember Jaleel Okafor was fighting somebody outside?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers can win, and because they didn't win by 14 points, they want to fight.
crazy. But Boss Man Jay,
I saw somewhere where Pat Beverly had something to say about LeBron pulling up in Philly.
I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about this team. This is the most dominant team we done seen. The most dominant team we done seen. We talking about Tyrese Maxey, All-Star, VJ Edgecombe, young two-way player, bright future. Jaylen Brown led. I'm talking about a hospital team to the second in the Eastern Conference. LeBron James, the king. We ain't gotta say nothing. Embiid. You can take every player off the team, still have Embiid, and go to the playoffs. I don't want to hear it. And by far, Nick Nurse, one of the best to ever do it. I don't want to hear it. Let's not even start nothing. This is the most dominant team we've ever seen in the NBA, hands down. Love.
He called that Boston team. He called
Stop
that
kissing
Boston
ass.
team a hospital team.
Yeah, stop kissing that. They ain't finna give you no job. Fuck out of here.
I mean, but what he's saying, does it have validity? Is there any validity to what he's saying?
Yeah, I mean, he got some truth in there. It's not that he's not saying anything completely wrong, but are people going to disagree with it? Yeah, people are going to disagree because once again,
Hey, we called it up, Chris. My bad.
Yeah, we did talk about that, Chris. We said Jaylen Brown, and we had a meme how Jaylen Brown was going to try to explain that to LeBron.
Motherfucking, damn, him, fucking.
That's Jaylen Brown trying to explain to LeBron. He didn't really mean that. But yeah, we talked about that. But again, I know said these guys at this point, LeBron literally is ring chasing. So he don't give a damn about that, man. Listen, we come here for a job.
Listen, man, I don't like LeBron. And y'all know with a passion, I hate him. I don't like him at all. Can't knock what he's doing. I give him credit where credit's due. But when that ring chasing shit just don't make sense to me. Like, and I understand.
Yeah. For lack of a better term, I didn't mean to say that. I don't think he ring chasing, but that's what the narrative has been. You know how people. That's what the internet been running with.
I say it just to be trolling, just to piss people off. But honestly, bro, like that's the whole point of being there is to get a ring. I mean, team should he have teamed up with all these motherfuckers? I don't think so. I mean, I thought the best wanted to beat the best, but you can't be mad at him. He was a free agent. The Lakers had a chance, and they didn't want him, or he didn't want to be there. However, that shit went on. He didn't want to go to Golden State. He went over here. So if he get a ring out of this, which he won't, because they got to run up against my Knicks, we win this shit again. So be it. I don't see him ring chasing though, but I say this shit just to piss a couple people off. But I just.
But
don't.
The question Charles Barkley said is, if he win back-to-back championships for year 24 and 25, you can label him the GOAT. Do you agree with that?
Not in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit,
for
man.
me, you're gonna probably have to. Why? Because if he wins back to back, we're talking about he's going up against this Knicks team that, to me, has brought back a great style of basketball. The way they played this basketball this last season, the way that they just played the game of ball. Like I said on past shows, they brought back a style of basketball I love. If they beat that team and they beat them and they get through them twice in 2 years, let's just say, and it becomes like a rivalry thing these last 2 years, and Bron gets past them and gets to the finals and beats like a Wemby twice, or beats Wemby and beats a OKC or something. Come on now, he beating people his kids' age now. Let's be real. If he goes to these teams,
But it ain't him by himself.
But I'm saying, but okay,
It ain't, but he on the team.
listen to me now, though.
They ain't do it
If
before
he
him.
goes there and he's productive, I'm not saying that he's going there just letting back and Jaylen Brown and Maxey and all. No, you can actually see him being a point of help, and he's actually being productive. He's putting up the stats. He's doing the things. You can do the eye test. We all can do the eye test for hooping. We know if somebody is adding something to the game or taking away from the game, right? If we see that, if that eye test checks out 2 years in a row with Bron, bro, we got to give him it. How do we know? How we not?
I don't see it happen. I ain't giving him no motherfucking GOAT. Nah, hell.
If he win 2 back-to-back in Philly, I'm going to give it to him as Gnome G here on the Game Changers podcast. I got to give him the GOAT. Because the man done played, that means the man will be on his 25th year, on his 26th year.
I don't give a damn if he played for 30 years. He ain't.
Nah,
he might be y'all GOAT of his time, but he ain't the GOAT of all time.
Look, if the man wins 2 more rings and he actually played over 25 years of basketball, when everybody else clanks out, their knees is blown out, their ankles is blown out, they can barely walk, and LeBron's still running up and down the court, dropping dimes, making shots, and he's winning. Nah,
he ain't gonna run up and down the court.
There's not gonna be no more. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be undeniable. It's gonna be undeniable, man. There's not gonna be an argument. That's what I'm. To me, it's not gonna be an argument. He wins 2 more. I'm gonna say that. It's not gonna be one. The argument is gonna make sense.
I'm kind of leaning toward what you saying because how can you? It's gonna be hard to say not if he, because we can already say that he the best 40-year-old we've seen, right? He the best 38-year-old we've seen. Like we ain't seen nobody do this past 38, bro.
I'm just saying, and I'm not like a who of LeBron. I'm not all like that, but bruh, I remember when Bron, like we all do on this panel, but I just remember hooping on my high school team and Bron being on that Sports Illustrated or that slam cover with Melo, and I think it was on and I remember all of that. And bro still in the NBA. Like
never stopped.
Never
took a year off. Never took a year off or nothing.
I'm saying if he
I've been around long enough to know that's not exactly high praise. But hey,
if he actually wins 2 more rings, it's gonna be crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be hard to say he's not the greatest of all time. He wins 2 more rings, so I'll leave it there.
Nah, fuck that. Man. That'll be 12 finals with six chips. Get the fuck out of it. But Chris said the question is, can they stay healthy and will they have chemistry? Now that the chemistry part is gonna play a big role in if they can do it or not. But we know just because it look good on paper don't mean it's gonna work out in life. And they do got a good team on paper. I ain't gonna lie, I think they got about probably, if not the best 5 starter in the NBA. But can they put it together and win together? Can they play together? Is the chemistry going to be there? Will somebody start to feel like they're not getting the ball enough?
Hey, they did bring in veteran coach Jason Kidd to be assistant head coach to this team. So this team is gearing up for a run. This ain't no plan. They know they only got 2 years. This is the process. It's right now. You know what I'm saying? They putting everything they got into it. They got LeBron. They bringing in Jason Kidd, which I think is a great move for the 76ers. But, bruh.
To beat the Knicks.
Hey.
We got the NBA shook that bad. You seen
all
these changes? All these changes that were being made over the last couple of months and a few weeks, man. All this shit was done so they can beat the Knicks. Everybody in the NBA had
it's to beat everybody, of course.
No, it's to beat the Knicks. When we won that championship, we sent the NBA into a panic. They were like, oh, hell no, we got to figure something out. We cannot let these boys come back after 74 years and win a ring like they did.
It's not going to be a cakewalk. It's not going to be a cakewalk. That team is a great team. I wish they could have kept Mitch, but they look like they did some decent moves in the draft. They picked up some great players. Like I said, the nickel kid, he's a shooter. I mean, so they did some, and I think they saved a lot of money on this off season too. Y'all saved some bread. So like,
yeah,
they did some smart.
Easy. Yeah.
No, it's not gonna be easy, man.
Hey,
in over there.
I saw old boy Andre Drummond make a tweet saying like he was basically saying like, oh shit, when he saw LeBron sign with the Sixers, knowing that he left the Sixers to sign with the Knicks. He's supposed to be Mr. Robinson's replacement. That's who the Knicks got. And he was like, and then he came back with another tweet saying that I'm good where I'm at with the praying hand, you know. So fans was kind of trolling him about that, saying, oh, you wish you would have waited. You know, but he was saying, no, I'm good where I'm at.
Today,
Andre Drummond.
Now, and I would have.
But remember, Drummond played with LeBron already in LA, and it didn't work.
Exactly. And I was kind of happy that we had got Andre Drummond, but after that, bro, I don't want you over there now. Cause you now you in that.
Oh, yeah, we know you a petty. You a petty MF.
What if? So the whole time, damn, if I had like nigga, you coming to New York to be all in or not at all. We don't need you coming over there doubting your choices and that motherfucker. You should stay there.
Hey, that just goes to show that these guys are still fans too. It ain't they might be in the NBA, but all these guys grew up looking at somebody, grew up idolizing somebody, just like LeBron said he grew up idolizing Allen Iverson. So he wasn't.
Shouldn't be said out loud, bro.
What you mean?
You with a team. Some shit you just don't say out loud. Like, okay, LeBron saying he idolized Allen Iverson wasn't even in the league no more. So he ain't competition to you. You don't gotta play him.
No, what he was saying, this was back in the day. He didn't just say this. This was back in the day, and they were asking him in reference to Michael Jordan. He was saying that I didn't grow up wanting to be Michael Jordan. I grew up wanting to be Allen Iverson, which was kind of like a shot at Michael Jordan. Why would you say that?
Of course he gonna say that because, like, why wouldn't he? He trying to be the greatest. But
but he might be though. I mean, I'm not gonna slight Bron for that comment because. Once again, you know, Bron's around our age, and you know how AI had that impact when we were in junior high school. So, I mean, AI, you know, so I'm not going to slide him for the comment. It might have been a little underhanded to Jordan because he don't want to have the Jordan. But, I mean, you wear 23, so, I mean, it is what it is. And I know he's showing his love to Michael Jordan throughout the years, too, but, yeah, I can see that. So, you know, AI got that impact on pretty much all of us around this age. I mean, the way he played the game is still impactful, and a lot of these young guys still can't play like AI. You know, Kyrie maybe have some of the most similar game, but, man, I don't even see a lot of these younger guys having the game as AI, man. That dog in AI's game is just so crazy, man. Like,
AI was one.
I really wish he would have won a ring. I really did wish he would have shocked the world and beat those Lakers, but those Lakers was just too good. Him coming in there with Matt Geiger and Mutombo and Derek McKee and Eric Snow. Shout out to them guys, man, but they just weren't. It wasn't enough. Them boys was, man. He needed one other real star, man. He never really had that really other next star, and that's crazy. That's how good AI really was, man. Because those dudes we just named, they not holding the light to nobody that gets to those championships. AI never had no real roster, bro. He really didn't. He really never did. So,
Hey, Chris said he ain't a Jordan fan, but he gotta keep it a buck. Bron being that guy, it's undeniable. I used to like Chris. I really did. But on this show, he's
oh man, Socrates cannot give Bron them props, man. It just ain't gonna
I give
happen.
credit what credit due, bro. Longevity. Hey, you the man. Ain't nobody done it, and I don't see nobody doing it ever again. I just don't see nobody playing 25 to 50 years in the league no more after LeBron. I give him credit for that. You know, these scoring titles and points, all that shit that he got. I don't know. I feel like shit. Being in the league 25 years, you had to do something.
And you know, Jordan's my GOAT. I got Jordan still number one, right? But once again, if LeBron does win 2 more titles,
he's still number 3.
How do you not put him number 1? You have to, like, because when we go back and look at this man's highlight reel, I mean, yeah, you can look at Jordan's highlight reel, but Bron's highlight reel is gonna be crazy. The man first 5 to like 7 years in Cleveland highlight reel is insane. The first run in Cleveland's highlight reel is.
Oh, ain't on me?
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign menaging. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got it. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Love, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Gangsters moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
I know Meek Mill. Happy as hell that song back out again, man. That song be in the club all the time. That song been played, but now it's about to get played again. LeBron. I know Meek Mill happy. Them checks probably about to hit the mail hard because of this damn thing being played all over.
Fuck LeBron.
But yeah, like I said, those are a few of those highlights in there from that beginning, those first couple years in Cleveland. But it's and to add on what he did in LA, to add on if the stuff he's gonna probably end up doing here in the Sixers, even at his age, he's gonna do something. We can't deny what he's done, bro. What he did in LA and brought that team to that second round last year, he really wasn't supposed to do that. That team they needed Luka bad. And he had to be the one to put that Lakers team on his back, because
You always take trash teams.
that that young
Yeah, we
core
know.
really wouldn't have been able. I mean, take LeBron off there, man. That young core wasn't doing nothing. So he still has the ability to put something together. I'll say that. But the East is not a cakewalk no more, like we've been saying this whole show. And those
I
Knicks,
can't.
the
I
Knicks
can't
probably
wait.
feel real disrespected. We already have, the heart of their fan base on here. We just feel they being disrespected.
I
So,
can't wait till this shit blow up in their face. Ooh, I can't wait. I listen. From day one, since he joined Philadelphia, I have been praying every night and every morning that I wake up to the basketball game.
every night and every morning.
Don't let this shit work out. I hope
It ain't been but one night yet. It ain't been but one morning. So
hey, every night and every morning.
Every
For
night
the
and every
last
morning.
night. And I'm gonna continue to do it until basketball season starts. I'm gonna pray that this shit does not work out for them. But I do not want to hear nothing about LeBron James for a whole 2 years of what he done did or what he gonna do. I don't want to hear it. He trash. The Sixers gonna be trash. He's a career killer. So all those guys that's over there, Maxey, Brown, BJ, all y'all gonna be trash. And Embiid wheelchair bound the whole year.
So I want to say this. Man. We've said this on numerous shows before, but I have to bring it up again because I mean it's so relevant to the NBA and what's going on in the NBA today, and with it being the last part of LeBron's career, where do we go with the NBA? Where does the NBA go from here? And how do they keep the interest of the fans once LeBron is gone? We were talking about how the NFL's revenue has generated X amount of dollars more than all of the other professional sports combined. Where does the NBA go from here? Are they going to focus on one player like they've done LeBron, which we know they pretty much can't do in a sense because they've made LeBron such a huge name and he's done so much in the game as in attention and all of that? Or are they going to have to spread out their promotional players to
Let's be real now. The league has been moved on from that. You've had what 4 or 5 players that has been talked about more. Brunson, especially this year, Brunson's been talked about a lot. Then you had the guy from Memphis, Ja. Ja was talked about for a while until he went and ruined his image. Then you had Tatum that was talked about for a while. So like the league gonna continue. LeBron ain't gonna, because he's gone. Ain't gonna make it like.
yeah, just because they made news don't mean that it's more interesting or it's gonna keep the attention like a LeBron. Yeah. Of course we're gonna talk about it because it's newsworthy and it happened. But Tatum and these guys, nah. And then Ja about to be out the spotlight.
Well, I said was until he messed up, until he did all that dumb shit. But like, yeah. I still feel like with LeBron gone, it ain't gonna be no different than it is now.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw something in there with the NBA wanting to bring in the expansion teams. Vegas is looking like a guarantee here. They're just trying to figure out where they're going to put the stadium, who's going to end up being the owners, who's going to win the bids and all of that. Trying to maybe bring in Seattle, but I know Vegas is definitely going to happen. I think they really do need to make sure they get a star in Vegas once that happens, and really center it around entertainment. I know they're not supposed to be promoting that B word out there, but that's where we going as a society. People want to make quick money. People want to be entertained, and that's a great city for it. If they end up bringing a great star there, I mean, there's so many great hoopers out here. So many kids are, they're 6'8" at 4th grade. You know what I mean? They dunking in fifth grade. Like they can really make the NBA into something real special if they end up, putting the right kids in these positions, and they can be in good hands after LeBron. I think they just need to market it the right way, through the right city, through the right team, the right organization, and they can keep fans excited for years to come. Because like you were saying, man, if I could see Ja was pretty much that guy, and I mean, man, that he would be a perfect style player. I feel in Vegas. I know he's in Portland. That's not gonna happen, but those are the style of players they need in a city like that. That'll bring the excitement, and that will help the NBA build more narratives going forward. They need that. They need to get more villains in the NBA, man. We don't want all this nice guy stuff, man. Bring some villains in. Bring some more Draymond Greens in. Bring some more.
Hey, I've been saying that. I've been saying that. Chris
Yeah,
Payne said, go back to '90s basketball physicality. Let them play then. Bring back the fisticuffs. Trust
yeah,
Dales will skyrocket. Oh, he means trust sales will skyrocket. Just
yeah,
look at how they let the team rock like that in the playoffs.
yeah. Like we need
Oh,
that. The Las Vegas Outlaws, get them all, put them on there, get them in there acting crazy. I mean, don't make it too wild or nothing, but bring some entertainment factor there, man, so we can move on from what
Bring a little
eventually
bit of that
is.
'90s style back.
yeah, I say bring back all the 90s style. Get rid of this flopping shit. This is too much flopping in the NBA now, and it
Yeah,
makes the game boring. Don't nobody want to see it. And then we need some of those players that like Allen Iverson wasn't scared to drive the lane and get knocked over a couple times. Like this damn 3-point shooting shit that made the game boring. I don't want to sit
yeah,
here and watch a team score 160 points a night.
yeah. I mean, but once again, to
Analytics,
bring up
analytics.
your Knicks, that OG Anunoby tip back. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not even getting really talked about as much as it should, because man, that was
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah, that
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 was
was
hard, no fundamental basketball. When we
yeah,
played, what the coaches always said, follow your shot, follow everybody attack the rim.
yeah.
And these
All this stuff.
motherfuckers not doing that now.
Mhm. That was definitely a play, like you said, man. Socrates, that coaches will always say. So you coaching right now, I'll definitely be bringing up that Anunoby play in practices and film in the film room, because that definitely shows you how to win games. But yeah, man, I think that is definitely the angle the NBA should go, to just bring in more entertainment once LeBron leaves up out of the NBA. They definitely need to try to just, find different angles and ways to keep the fans entertained, because that's always been a big hot. That's always been a kind of a, where is the NBA gonna go after LeBron leaves? But yeah, that's how I feel
I
about
ain't never heard that question until now.
it. Man, come on,
It'll
stop it.
be just like when Jordan and Kobe left. The league gonna go on and motherfuckers gonna get over it. They were saying the same thing. Oh, what's gonna happen when Kobe leave? What's gonna happen with Jordan leave? They both left, and the league still continued.
Not really, because Kobe was playing with LeBron, and LeBron still has some years, so that was a little different with
Did
Kobe. I
did
don't
y'all
think.
see what Dr. J said about Kobe and LeBron? He said LeBron is 1-on-1 and Kobe's another sort of imitation of Michael. He said there have been plenty of imitations with Michael and Kobe and me and other people. LeBron is 1-on-1.
Ain't nobody ever tell you.
That's coming from the legend Dr.
He
J.
old and
Irvin.
senile. He don't know what the fuck he talking about.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna say he's wrong. We know that Kobe based his game around Michael Jordan. Kobe know he based his game around Michael Jordan. Jordan know Kobe based his game on him. There's nothing wrong with that. Kobe still carved out his own lane and became the
Definitely.
Black Mamba, and he had a different way of playing. Both of those guys, Jordan and him, you could say they had somewhat similar personalities. But I mean, we can't sit here and act like, once again, Kobe did not do. Kobe even kind of walked like Jordan, man. Jordan had that signature
Man,
walk.
he chew gum like the man, bro.
Yeah, he even chewed gum like Jordan. So we're not gonna sit there and act like the mannerisms and all that were not of Michael Jordan. You know, we all know that. They know that. So him saying Bron is a one-of-one is not a lie. Like I said, you don't have to like LeBron, or you could be the biggest fan of LeBron. The way he plays is a signature style of his own. And it always has been.
He like Magic Johnson. He bigger than everybody in his fucking position.
LeBron has a
so
signature.
there is hope. There is hope for Dylan Raiola trying to be like Patrick Mahomes.
No,
it worked for Kobe.
Not.
It worked for Kobe.
Oregon now on the bench. He ain't about to be. He ain't no hope.
It worked for Kobe, man. You better, hey, you can try.
But to end it, fuck LeBron. Hey, appreciate all the comments, man. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Choose life.
What?
Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in. This is the place for the people who lead, for the people who build. From city halls to the block, from the huddle to the stage. We talk politics, we talk power moves, we talk community first and what the numbers prove. If it moves the world, if it shakes the room, if it changes the game, you know what to do. The Game Changers Podcast.